friends, in this video, I'll explain you quality control chart. This is part 1. In that, I'll discuss C chart. So firstly, we will see when we use C chart. So C chart is generally used to determine the variation in the number of defects in the sample. For example, we have sample of 10. That means we have total 10 samples, and each sample there are 10 units of the product. Suppose that product is paper and we want to diagnose the number of holes in those paper. So for that purpose we can use C chart. So C chart is used to monitor the number of defects in the item. Now for C chart we need to find three lines, that is the control line, upper control line and the lower control line. Control line is also known as central line. This is the average line, and to get the formula of this is total number of defects divided by number of items. With the help of that, we can find next two lines, that is the upper control line and the lower control line. And the formula for upper control line is C bar plus 3 square root of C bar. And for lower control limit or lower control line, formula is C bar minus 3 square root C bar. With the help of that, we can get three lines, and then we need to draw these three lines on the graph, and whatever samples we are given, we have to plot all those samples on the graph. With the help of that, we will say whether the process is in control or out of control. So to understand this, I am taking one example here. Suppose here we are given with the 25 sheets of paper, and these are the number of pinholes on all 25 sheets. So now we need to construct an appropriate control chart for this information. So as I have told you, we are generally applying C chart when we are dealing with number of defects. So in that case, C chart is the most appropriate chart. And also whenever we are applying C chart, there should be the same sample size in the sample. Means if we are taking 10 samples, so in all 10 samples there should be same number of units. So in that case we can go for the C chart. So now we will see how we can find three lines for this information. So the first line which we need to find is, that is the control line or the central line. So the formula is we need to add all the number of defects which are given in the question, and total number of defects are given as 25. So we will divide this by 25. So this will give us the control line value, that is 8.24. Now we will calculate the upper control line. So the formula is C bar plus 3 square root of C bar. We have already calculated C bar value. We have to only replace these values in the formula. So it is 8.24 plus 3 square root of 8.24, which will give us 8.24 plus 3 into 2.871. So we can simplify this and we can find the upper control line, that is 16.85. Similarly, we will find the lower control line. And you can see in these two lines, only the difference is of this sign. In the upper control line, we used to keep here plus sign, and in the lower control line we used to keep here minus sign. Now we can replace C bar value in the formula and we can solve this to get the lower control line value, and the lower control line value is minus 0.37. So we can say defects cannot be negative, so we can take it as approximately 0. Now with this information we will plot the graph. So we are firstly drawing two axes, and on the x-axis we are taking the sample size, and on the y-axis we are taking the number of defects. We need to choose appropriate scale according to the given information. Now we need to firstly draw the three lines. So our lower control line value is 0, that would be equivalent to x-axis. Then this is the control line or the central line, that is the 8.24, and upper control line value is 16.85. Now we draw all the 25 samples defects value on this graph one by one. like this. According to the sample size, we will draw the number of defects for all the 25 samples. And after drawing all the defects on this particular graph, what we need to do, we need to connect these dots, or we need to connect these points with the help of lines like this. So after connecting all these points, we need to diagnose whether any of the points is going beyond these upper control line or the lower control line. So if the points are going above this particular upper control line, so in that case we can say that the process is out of control. Means if a single point is going above this particular line, in that case we can conclude this, that the process is out of control. So friends, this way we can understand, or we can identify whether the process is in control or out of control with the help of C chart. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, Dr. Chanchal Jain. Also, please like, share and comment on my videos. Thank you. Happy learning to all.